I, I am happy to have you here. Welcome to the podcast, Influential Creatrix. Where are you at this moment? Are you in UK? Because I know it's like 9 p.m. for you.
No, I'm in Belgium.
Oh, okay. I used to live in the Netherlands, so not so far away. So tell us a little bit about you, who you do, who you are, and what you do.
My name is Joke, which is, well, pronounced funny if you want to speak English because it's written like Joe. And I am hosting cacao ceremonies and working with plant spirits. I am hosting sweat lodges and
You mean Temescal?
Yeah.
Oh, it's really interesting. I grew up in a cacao farm.
Really?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I did, in Saint Tomé Príncipe. So I can tell you, I don't know a lot about cacao ceremonies, but I can tell you all the process of cacao, from breaking to go to the fermentation box, to go to the solar, how do you say, you can do it on solar, they need to stay there, or you can do on the old ones that was heated by under, and then you need to take the skin, the extra skin off, you need to polish them, and then they are ready to go. And I always felt amazed how people look to cacao like it's chocolate.
Yeah.
they think they are going to bite that, and it's the most bitter thing I ever tried in my life. So what is a cacao ceremony? It's not like a ayahuasca one, or
no.
Can we have like visions and hallucinations? I'm all into that. I live in Mexico, so
nice place to be.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit more about that.
Well, there's different layers on it. So you've got the physical layer, which is, like just the physical compounds, the minerals and all the other chemicals that are in the cacao in itself, in the plant, that obviously have an effect on your body. And then you have
very antioxidant as well. It's very healthy.
Yeah, also those ones, absolutely.
Yeah.
So you've got a lot of minerals in there, including magnesium, and magnesium actually is really important to relax your muscles. So people with a lot of muscle tension, just taking magnesium will help them. But also then obviously the cacao, if you drink a very strong portion of it, it will give you that relaxation into your body, and it opens your blood vessels. So your blood sinks in more into your body. So you actually really get this physical sensation of sinking into your body. And that's obviously with more than just a couple of beans or just a little piece of chocolate. I'm talking about like the real raw cacao, like what you just explained, actually, just that part, like nothing, no more, no sugar, no addeds, no chocolate. Like
it's really strong. I will say, because I know all the process of coffee as well, I will say it's much more strong than coffee.
Yeah. It's different, but it is definitely strong.
Yeah. So what should I want? For sure I do. What should I want to do a cacao ceremony?
Because the medicine or the plant medicine is known as a heart opener. And I just fell in love with the spirit, and that's why all these things started happening in my life. But why you want to do one is, I think everybody can use a little extra cup of love, to say so. And
cup of love, literally a cup of love. Yeah,
a cup of love. To stimulate your creation, to empower your, like the kind of like dancing, moving, just sinking into your body, enjoying your body. But to meditate as well, just really sink into this deep inside of you, not empty, but silent space, like kind of like it's easier to just align with yourself, to reconnect with yourself as well, through whatever practice you prefer. You can do writing, it's just really creative, but it's also really nice to just sit and lay down. And
so what is the process? So guide me. How long it takes? I'm super curious. How long it takes? What you can share, obviously, and what we do. So how long it takes? What we do? What is the process? Tell me.
The process is that obviously the first thing I do is, in a way, prepare the cacao and then drink it together, because that will also not just only give you the spiritual or an energetic effect. Because first, to connect with spirit, you don't need to do physical stuff, but to also have that physical sensation of really sinking into your body. So that's the first part. Obviously, that comes with a blessing, intention setting, kind of like joining the group, being in the circle. And then I kind of feel into the group what they're kind of like more into, because then I feel it's like, like as a facilitator of the ceremony, it's my job to actually guide people to be as open as possible to receive the spirit and to have guidance from her, because I'm just facilitating. Cacao is actually doing the work with you and with your body, with your questions, with the place where you're at that moment. So if you need writing or meditation or just doing some one-on-one exercises or stuff like that.
Do you do
And
that online? It's possible to do online if you send like the kits to someone and do it online?
yeah, absolutely.
That is something we should do together and film, and maybe you cannot film, but record some parts and just share with the world.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah,
I'd love to do that.
That is on our plans. Okay, great. Why? What's the why?
Why?
Why do you do what you do?
I don't know. I've always loved plants, and I fell in love with the spirit side of them. It just felt like home to me, and plants just really helped me to get
I have
hello there.
Yeah, I have some friends here with me today.
Beautiful one.
Yeah. I love plants as well. In growing up in Africa, it's ridiculous. Then we don't understand, and plants have a spirit. They have maybe spirit is not the correct word. They have a knowledge. I'm a tree hugger. I love to hug trees. It sounds so weird, but you need to hug a tree to know. And I had this amazing trip in LSD where I was in Isla Mujeres, and it was I don't find magic mushrooms or LSD or weeds as a normal. I don't use it every day or often even, but the perception of the trees was the most beautiful, mind-blowing situation than I ever present in my life, because you could look to the trees, and after that, normal, I can look to the trees and I can see if they have male energy or female energy, if they're happy or unhappy, and each tree has something new to tell you. And it sounds like so hoo-hoo, but it's so beautiful, and it's part of my journey as well. And the first thing, I just moved to this house. I was in a beautiful location, but I lost my phone and I didn't need to come back home. And before I went out, I left some flowers. And I was so unhappy. When I arrived home, I saw the flowers and I remembered, and I found this place to be my headquarters. And so I can keep living and traveling and come back. And flowers are low maintenance plants are so important, because it brought me a smile to my face, even if I just was robbed or lost my phone. So I'm still without my phone, but I put my flowers here next to me so I can serve you guys better during this podcast. So I understand you. How many years do you do that?
I've been working with plant spirits for like 7 or 8 years now. And it was like a year and a half ago that I really was kind of like, this part in me was kind of like, I want a new plant friend, like, like one, like almost like a spirit guide animal in a way. It's just like, I need this one-on-one plant, this one plant that just, is kind of asking for it. And then cacao came along during a ceremony a friend of mine was giving. I've never really done a ceremony. And it's like, okay, let's do this. And there was just this click. It was like, okay, we're a team. And I started working with it actually every day, every morning.
Did you learn? Oh, so you do it. Can you? Oh, I'm so curious. I have so many questions. I should be leading this podcast about you, but I have like, wow, because I love cacao. The smell of dry cacao smells me to home.
Yeah,
Reminds me of freedom. Oh, I'm going to get emotional. Of freedom, and it's so beautiful to see, because what you guys don't know is cacao is not like a fruit. Cacao is inside, like coconut, is inside of a hard capsule. And it's one time I was riding my horse, and she took me. Cacao are normally not big trees, and she took me to another place. And thank God I had what we call a talk, so I had a helmet to protect me. But a monster cacao went against my head because I was galloping, and the women, normally the women from the farm, or the workers, they sit down on the floor around the cacao tree, and they have these baskets next to them, and they break the cacao, they open, and inside, I'm telling you, probably you know that inside the cacao have a white skin. Then if you put in your mouth, the white skin is amazing. It sounds kind of citric. It's like, and just lick it, don't bite. If you bite, you'll regret on the second. But so the women are singing, and they break it, and they take the white, they take it to a basket. And from that basket, it goes to the fermentation. It's such a beautiful color, because cacao don't have all cacao is not in one color. They can be yellow, they can be green, they can be red, they can be purple. And oh my God, so long that I did that, for more than 21 years, then I don't see that. And it's such a beautiful, beautiful experience to see these women sitting with these huge machetes, and they break it in two sides, and they're singing, and they have their babies on the back, and it's so amazing. And I don't know why I use chocolate often. But chocolate is not cacao. Chocolate have a remnants of cacao. Cacao is pure, and it's mother nature knowledge for me.
Yeah.
So where we found cacao, the good quality one?
Well, the cacao I use comes from Guatemala. But has actually, well, I mean, just happened to be coming from there, but you can buy it in other places as well.
In Mexico for sure.
Sorry?
In Mexico for sure.
Pretty sure you can buy it there as well. But it's more the variety of the tree they use, because you've got different varieties. You've got the ones that have smaller pods and lesser seeds, and those are actually the ones that they use for the ceremonies, because they have more of the anandamide and the bliss chemical and all these other beautiful chemicals that actually link into your brain, where the serotonin and the dopamine link into, and really create this change of consciousness, for like, in a way. And it's not like ayahuasca. You're not gonna go and see visual crazy things and be out of your body, but it does alter your perspective on the world. And
Can you do it every day?
Yeah.
Or do you? Okay, but you see, I have a lot of questions. You don't bite cacao, like you drink it, right? So
so the process you were explaining in the beginning, you peel the shell, and then they grind it into a paste, and that paste is actually like hardened out in blocks, and I just cut that block and then add warm water, just so I make it.
So you do it with warm water. That was my main question.
Yeah, and I decide to do it with water, warm water, because I love like, the idea for me is working with spirit, and I want to work with spirit of the cacao, and obviously spirit of a milk, spirit of honey, spirit, everything has a spirit. So I'm kind of like, I prefer just working with it with water.
Makes all sense. I don't drink milk, so that was not going to need to be milk from a plant. But I think water is the main. So when you do tapping, you drink water. When you do any kind of energy work, you should drink water. Water is the spirit within those spirits, right? Without water, there is no cacao. So, And what is the quantity? Like, it's like sticky and strong, needs to be warm. How is?
Well, it's really better if it's warm, like then you have like a warm, nice drink. But the amount, or like how diluted or how thick you make it,
portions, yes.
it's like a ceremonial portion is 30 to 40 grams. I have no idea how many ounces that would be. Sorry.
I don't know. I just count on grams. So, guys, I'm very sorry. I'm from Europe as well.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, we talked about that. What other offers do you have? What can I come to you, and what can you help me?
So I do ceremonies.
Not just me alone, everyone.
Everyone. Fly over to Belgium.
Yes.
No, so I facilitate ceremonies in personal, but in group setting. And then people just, come, and they don't know each other, but we have like a group setting and an experience. I've also done more like cacao healings, because you can work with healing spirits, and cacao is a spirit too, and she does beautiful healing work, so that's more one-on-one. Then people have been coming more like for cacao initiations, and that goes a bit further than the actual healing.
What is cacao initiation?
Well, it's like, do you know Reiki?
Yes, of course, I'm a Reiki master. I love it.
So the bit, well, I mean, like it's not like, the way I see the difference between the cacao healing and a cacao initiation, it's more like you can go to a Reiki healing, or you can actually do like a Reiki something, like, and really get like connected to the grid, or to the source of that plant. And obviously cacao has its own source, and it's within your heart and everything, but it's the intention. And then also the days after, I still work with them more, or like help them to tune into the spirit of the plant and everything. And it's a bit, yeah, the best way to explain the difference between just a healing and an initiation is the same as, Reiki healing, or actually like doing an initiation.
Okay, so you have all of that. Do you have things online?
Yes, I am also working on a 21-day program challenge, Call of Cacao. Like, if you hear the Call of Cacao,
I love it, because what I do, my job is, I am amplifier of women with gifts and abilities as you, to grow their audience, to grow online, and to launch successful, to decide how much money they want to make, or how many clients they want to have, or both things, and just to take them there. So 21 days challenge is one of my packages based on that. I have a 21 days challenge, but I have as well, and I'm going to invite you in a second, a 3 days viral influence queen, who's coming next weekend. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, for any person to achieve more followers, more clients, more money, more perspective, and bringing a lot of tapping into. So I'm really excited with that. I'm going to invite you, obviously. Where people can find you online?
That's still
okay. We need to. Okay, so I'm going to give you another present. I'm going to give you a game.
Love spirits, but computers.
A game plan. I'm going to give you a game plan, so we can work together and prepare something for you for the next 3 months to be making the money that you wish. And that includes all the blueprint that you need for digital influence, to know where people can go to, etc., etc., etc. Is that the deal?
That sounds really beautiful.
Okay, so that is good. But okay, at least you have a Facebook profile, right?
Yeah.
So can you just say your name and then send me the link as well? Then you want to put in, we add all of this to the content of the podcast.
Yes.
So what is your name?
Joke Custers.
Okay.
And my page is actually called Plant Spirits. And yeah, that's where I advertise the events and the ceremonies that I host.
What is next for you?
this online thing to actually make that
Yes,
bigger.
me and you are working together. That is what's next to you. Okay. Sounds like a deal. Sounds like a deal. My princess, if you could say something to yourself 10 years ago, a message to your younger self, what did you told yourself?
Don't be afraid. Follow your dreams. Go for it.
Do you believe these women as us, we are all what before men will call witches? We are all powerful queens bringing amazing healing to the world. Do you feel as well that we are gearing up very fast? We are coming together fast and strong. I feel a vessel. I'm a vessel of that. All this craziness. And yesterday, I lost my phone and I was drained and I slept 14 hours. And I don't remember the last time in my life I slept like it without taking anything. Just I died on my bed. And I think sometimes it's tough for me to have these things going on and putting all my effort, but I know I'm a vessel for us all, for us women who are changing the world. I'm just a little drop of water on an immense world of oceans. But I think how do you say yoke? Yoke?
Yoke.
Yoke, my friends. We have a job to do together. I can see you really need my help. Please send a message to the people who are watching or listen to this before we wrap this off. Or wrap. Yeah.
Yeah. Connect with your heart. Love is the one thing that is true, and follow that little essence of flame that you are inside. Express it and give your gifts to the world, making it a better place.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Guys, this was the best version that we could do today with this podcast. Maybe Yoke will come. I called you joke on the beginning, but okay, but we will come full of power very soon again. I'm going to say bye to our friends on Facebook. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye. And bye here as well. Wait, I want to talk with you. Don't go away.